Or so discipline, or should I say mindset, is basically like something I used to know. I used to not know anything about, because back in the past I literally did not know anything about discipline or anything. I was literally like when I was 12 or 13, I was literally just watching anime 12 hours a day. Then I'd get bored, play video games, and then I'd get bored, get back to watching anime. Like my daily routine was literally wake up, like it was summer, literally summer, May, or I think it was June or May, 2020. I wake up, I play, I wake up, I go downstairs, I play video games, because my mom like did not allow me to like bring my phone with me on like every time at nighttime. Like my mom does not allow me to bring my phone with me at nighttime. So basically, I was like, I basically like sleep at, well, sleep without, like I go down upstairs without my phone, because my mom does not allow me to sleep or go to bed with my phone. So I'd say she's a pretty good mom for that. I thank her so much for that, because like that could have saved me from like ending up playing till 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something, because literally like just a few days ago I accidentally played till 5 a.m. Like literally 5 a.m. I was addicted to this really bad habit of like I was literally addicted. Like most of us like would be very addicted. Basically, the reason why I am addicted to this bad habit is basically because of this one particular thing. I stopped meditating, and basically every time, every single day when I stopped meditating, I got even more and more and more addicted, and like I was barely able to make a video on my on like I was barely able to make videos anymore, because I was very addicted to like these bad habits, and like I've lost all of my like urges to play video games. I lost like the urge to fap. I don't know why that happened. I think it was a blessing, but the thing is, it was because a new addiction came in, and like I got very addicted. So the reason why I got very addicted again was basically because I had like poor mindset, and like there's mistakes. Like you get to learn mistakes, right? But the thing is, even though you may make mistakes and like learn from them, sometimes with the poor mindset, you literally like you would end up like me. I realized, oh, the reason why I slept at 3 a.m. last night was because I indulged instead of not indulging, I indulge, which is stupid. Like that's what I learned. I open up my phone while I'm in bed. That's literally what happened. I opened up my phone while I'm in bed. And what caused it? What was my consequences? Well, I played till 3 a.m. Like that's what I keep on realizing, but I never learn. Like I've taught you about how to learn mistakes, but I never learn from my mistakes, because I was very addicted. Like the reason I never learn from my mistakes is because I had a poor mindset. I've lost I like you might also be like this. Like you would play video games and like you try and avoid it, and basically you went back to it, even though you learned yourself You learn to say to yourself, wait, the reason I played video games was because I was scrolling on YouTube and I found like a new game, and like I wanted to test it out. Like that was supposed to be the mistake you would have learned and you would have avoided. But for some reason you still played video games because you found because like even though you knew that you shouldn't test it out, but it's just so curious and like lack of willpower. The willpower's so weak. The PFC, the prefrontal cortex is weak. Is very weak, and that even though you learned from your mistakes, you would still end up playing. You would still end up playing video games, even though you learned that video games had caused you to play till 3 a.m. and like you would still play because your prefrontal cortex is still weak. And the only way to actually increase that is to meditate. Because meditating it gives like a boost and it like increases your prefrontal cortex. The counter towards urges is the prefrontal cortex. Basically because it makes you like meditating makes you aware, and like the prefrontal cortex basically like these two like for some reason work together, like awareness and like the middle part of your brain, the front of your brain, the prefrontal cortex. Meditation or like awareness, mindfulness, and this prefrontal cortex, they work together. And basically what they do is they will make you more aware of like what you are doing, that you would realize, wait, I'm scrolling on YouTube, and like since I'm scrolling on YouTube, this usually causes me to fap. I usually get very like horny when I'm scrolling on YouTube and like accidentally fap because I'd see a trigger and then like round one start. Like that's literally what your, your prefrontal cortex will tell you. Wait, bro, you're literally scrolling on YouTube. What are you doing, bro? You're gonna see a trigger. And like since you're not aware, and like sometimes the voice is too weak, or sometimes you just don't have enough willpower, the prefrontal cortex will not you will not listen to it. You will basically continue on because that's literally what you want, and you would ignore it, and basically your ego gets higher and you start scrolling even more, and then you end up in the climax. Like that is the cause of bad mindset. Like in order to get a better mindset, like you need discipline. Like that's literally like it. That's it. It's easier said than done, but discipline is like probably one of the hardest things to ever like level up. So you gotta start it off easy. Literally just make your bed. That's literally all. Because you don't feel like it. You don't want to do it because it's too easy, you know. But it increases discipline when you do it. So do it like every day until, because you would reach the point where you're like, yeah, I'm used to making my bed, it's like the easiest thing, and then you go for the next thing. Another task that is easy as well, like let's say sweeping the floor, like that's literally ways to increase your discipline, because like increasing your discipline will give you like a better mindset, and you will realize, oh yeah, wait a second, there's dishes I need to wash, and like I need to wash it. There's dishes I have to wash, and I don't feel like, but right now I'm feeling quite tired. Oh wait, discipline, and then you'd like, all right, let's do this, even though I don't really feel like I'm just gonna do it anyways, because you know like because that's like the benefit of like training discipline. So yeah, and also you need some self control. You need self control. You need to increase your willpower. Basically, you gotta like I think the best way, like I think one of the few ways to actually fight addiction is just to distract yourself and like use willpower as like a support for, like, firstly do some like make your day busy and like do lots of stuff to do so that you may not end up being addicted again, being addicted and fapping to porn again, because you're very busy, and basically you won't get addicted because, and like the willpowers just will help when you feel the urge. Just like, oh, you really, like you would feel this. Oh, I want to fam, and then like, oh wait, I'm just not gonna fam. I'm gonna distract myself. In that way, you're basically using your willpower when you get like this the sensation, the feeling of arousal, or when you see a trigger, you're like, no, I'm not gonna fam. I'm gonna go do something and like push-ups or like yeah, like do some work. Like that's literally all. That's the way like to increase your willpower. So yeah, if you wanna support me, you can subscribe. Keep it improving life.